I made a viral Roblox game in only 30 days, and you wouldn't believe how much Robux I made from it. So, two-player obbies have recently become one of the largest genres out there on Roblox, at least for obbies. And after playing a few of them, I thought, how hard could it be to make one? And being a professional scripter, I expected this to just take like 2 days or something. I was so wrong. Alright, so before we start making anything, we need to get an idea of what we want to make. And as a wise man once said, good artists copy, but great artists steal. Yeah, we're gonna steal someone's idea. But instead of carrying an egg, you're carrying a fish, like a puffer fish. Okay, the first thing that we need, obviously, is a way for people to team up and actually do the obby together. So I made these hitboxes so that whenever there's a person in each of them, they team together and then they get teleported to the top of a tower. And since we're doing a carry a fish instead of carrying an egg, we need a fish model. I think that deserves 5 big booms. I do actually have someone helping me model some stuff, so I did not model this, and I probably won't model much of anything in this game. But yeah. The next thing I made was a tray that the player can hold, and it's definitely not broken at all right now. I mean, like, it works perfectly fine. Okay, I think, yeah, there's definitely nothing wrong here. Ignore all that. The obby that I'm stealing, I mean, getting inspiration from, has it to where you can turn into an egg and like move it around and stuff. So the next thing that we need to add is a way for the player to become a fish and control it. Yeah, you can roll around as a fish now. Anyways, we made a beautiful lobby for the game with these little booths that you can queue together in instead of just having those hitboxes. And I think it's looking pretty good so far. So then I added the ability to stow the tray, so where you can put it on your back so you can climb ladders and stuff. Then I made it to where if the fish was out of the water for 3 seconds, it would fail to run and then you'd have to restart. And I also made these UI buttons on the left for the menus, and then a drop-off point for the fish that will be used later. Then we started working on the map for the game, so we have a nice little area right here. I added these little gondola things that carry the egg from one point to another from the drop-off points. And since whenever the fish was out of the water, it was kind of boring waiting the 3 seconds for the game to end, I made it so that there was intense music that plays, and you have 3 seconds to pick up the fish before you fail. And after all of that, I made the actual menus for the buttons. So normal obbies, you pass a stage, and then, you know, if you die, it's no big deal, you just go to the beginning of that stage. But all of these... Sorry, my cat came into my room. Anyways, all of these two-player obbies have it to where if you die, you just get reset to the beginning, and you have to pay Robux to respawn, which it doesn't make any sense, bro. How money hungry can you be? Like, why would you add that? Anyway, so I made it so you had to pay 19 Robux to respawn. But don't worry, we're gonna have different, what I call milestones, which is basically, every milestone is a full obby, but once you complete that milestone, you get a checkpoint to the next milestone, and you only have to grind an hour to get to there. You know, in my humble opinion of me creating the UI, I think it looks amazing. Another thing that all of these two-player obbies have, and actually a lot of obbies have, is this troll menu. Why do they cost so much? But apparently people love ruining everyone else's game, so who am I to judge if they want to spend 350 Robux? But I made it so that if someone buys a troll, like killing everybody, it'll actually display who bought it to everyone, so that after everyone respawns the lobby, they can all retaliate and beat up the person who bought the troll. So I added this new feature where you drop off the fish and then they sit on a button that moves the platform, and then it'll just float across. Very lore accurate. And also, the map is looking kind of boring right now. Let's go in and fix that. Man, this still looks like shit. You may have noticed in the top left this coin icon, and what it is I decided to add a currency where you get plus 10 coins every 10 seconds of playing the game, and you use coins basically in place of Robux. So instead of paying 19 Robux for a revive, you can pay 800 coins, and then you can also use them to buy trolls, which honestly might be a bad idea because people can just AFK the game overnight and then just troll everyone, but whatever. Something that's very important is making it rewarding whenever you actually complete a milestone. But how do I make something feel rewarding? I could give them coins, maybe like some free trolls or something. Cosmetics, the one thing that has never failed anyone ever. So I added a new fish and tray skin that you get whenever you complete the grasslands milestone. And also at the end of the milestone, I wanted to make it feel actually like special. I made this milestone reach screen, which has a bunch of nice animations for it, and I still need to add some sound effects, but after we get that done, it should look pretty good, and I think it makes it feel a lot more special and rewarding. I went ahead and started polishing some things up, so I added a transition screen whenever you teleport to the obby, and then I also added a few badges, and I'm gonna add some game passes as well. And is it really a Roblox game if you can't gamble? Anyways, I added this daily wheel that you can spin to get a random number of coins. It's not really much, but it's just a daily reward to hopefully keep people, you know, coming back and joining the game to get more rewards and whatnot. And then after that, I started working on the thumbnail and the icon for the game. I'm taking a lot of inspiration from other two-player obbies. It's definitely just doesn't look the exact same. Anyways, so I built out a little map for it. I put some hair on the fish because the other games do that, so it might as well, right? And then I fully custom wrote a description for the game so that you know exactly what you're getting into, and it looks terrible, I'll be honest with you. I added a loading screen which may or may not be temporary, I don't know. And since I'm feeding for Robux right now, I went ahead and added some potions that you can use to, you know, automatically pick up the fish, freeze the fish to the tray, give you some speed or a jump boost maybe, and they all cost just a slight bit of Robux, but you can get them from the daily wheel, so it's not all bad. Okay, so I added those things, but something happened. So during most of the development of this game, I've just had the game public, just for playtesting. You know, if I'm on stream or something, I could playtest it with my viewers. So you guys remember at the beginning of the video, I said I was borrowing some ideas from another game, which is this game. It's Carry an Egg, right? This person right here, AWS Roblox. So somehow this person saw my game and then proceeded to DM me on Discord, asking if I'd be willing to sell the game. So, you know, of course, being an entrepreneur like myself, I went ahead and told him I might be willing to sell it, you know. And then I proceeded to ask for 3 million Robux. They obviously denied. Aside all that, I don't really plan on selling the game anytime soon, so yeah. And with my newfound success, I was hard at work improving the game, adding updates to it. I added some redeemable codes for, like, you know, milestones like visits, likes, all that. And I started working on a new desert world, which adds a lot of new features that makes the game a lot more interesting after the first world. The first world's kind of like a tutorial for the player. So now it's time for what we've all been waiting for. How many visits did I get? And how much Robux did I make from this game? Now keep in mind, it's only been like a week, so it's not going to be insane. Well, I mean, it might be insane actually. So first, if we go onto Roblox, we'll see 167,000 visits with 20,000 favorites. So if we go into the overview, we'll see February, or no, it was March 1st is whenever it first started getting players. It went up to 750 the first day. Hey guys, a little interjection here to say, so I was really lazy, so I recorded to edit this, and in the time doing that, my game blew up even more, so I didn't want to re-record everything. But here's the updated stats. It's at around 250,000 visits. It peaked at like 950 players. I got like 20,000 Robux. Yeah, still not good, but yeah. No matter what, I'm very happy with how the game has performed. It still doesn't feel real, I'm gonna be honest, to have this many people playing my game right now. 216. It's just crazy. And there's only one thing left to do, and that's for you to play the game. What are you waiting for? Come on, go to the link in the description, play the game, like it maybe, favorite even, join the group. If you are, you know, aspiring to be a Roblox developer or anything, don't give up. You know, it took me a year for me to make a Roblox game that actually got recommended to people. Yeah, just keep going, don't give up, and I'll see everyone soon, probably.